Sharakaya Takchurinviritam Jena Tasmai Sri Gurave Namaha Sri Chaitanya Manobhistam Stapitam Jena Bhutale Swayam Rupa Kadamahyam Dadati Swapadantikam Vande Ham Sri Guru Sri Jata Padakamalam Sri Gurun Vaisnavam Sya Sri Rupam Sagrajatam Sahagana Raghunatan Vitam Tvam Sajivam Sadvaitam Savadutam Parijana Sahitam Krishna Chaitanya Devam Sri Radha Krishna Padam Sahagana Dalita Sri Vishakandvitam Sya Hey Krishna Karuna Sindhu Dinabandhu Jagatpate Gopesha Gopika Kanta Radha Kanta Namostute Tapta Kansana Gaurangi Radhe Vrindavaneshwari Vrishabhanu Suti Devi Pranamami Hari Priye Vansakalpa Tarubhyasya Kripa Sindhu Vyaivacha Patitanam Pavanebhyo Vaishnavebhyo Namo Namaha Narayanam Namaskritya
Narayanam Namaskritam
Naram Chaiva Narotamam
Naram Chaiva Narotamam
Devim Saraswatim Vyasam
Devim Saraswatim Vyasam
Tato Jayamudiraya.
Tato Jaya Mudiraye.
Before reciting the Srimad Bhagavatam, which is a very means of conquest, let us first offer respectful obeisances unto Narayana, the Supreme Personality of Godhead, unto Narayan Rishi, the supremmost human being, unto Mother Saraswati, the goddess of learning, and unto Srila Vyasadeva, the author. Nasta prayasa badreshu
Nashto Praeshu Abhadreshu
Nityam Bhagavata Sevaya
Nityam Bhagavata Sevaya
Bhagavati Tamasloke
Bhagavati Tamasloke
Bhaktir Bhavati Naistiki.
Bhaktir Bhavati Naistaki.
By regularly hearing the Srimad Bhagavatam and by rendering a service unto the pure devotee, all that is troublesome within the heart becomes destroyed or practically to nil, and loving devotional service unto the Supreme Lord, who is praised with transcendental songs, becomes established as an irrevocable fact. Idam Bhagavatam Nama
Idam Bhagavatam Namaha
Puranam Brahma Samhitam
Puranam Brahma Samhitam
Uttama Sloka Charitam
Uttama Sloke Charitam
Chakara Bhagavan Rishi
Chakara Bhagavan Rishi
Nisreyasaya Lokasya
Nisrisaya Lokasya
Dhanyam Swasayanam Mahat.
Dhannam Shasayanam Yaha.
The Srimad Bhagavatam, known as the Granthara, as the king of all Vedic literatures, is the literary incarnation of God. It is compiled by the incarnation of God as Srila Vyasadeva. It is meant for the ultimate good of all people. It is all successful, all blissful, and all perfect. Shri Krishna Chaitanya
Shri Krishna Chaitanya
Prabhu Nityananda
Prabhu Nityananda
Sri Advaita Gadadhara
Sri Advaita Gadadhar
Srivasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda.
Srivasadi Gaur Bhakta Vrinda.
Hare Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Krishna Hare Krishna
Krishna Krishna Hare Hare
Krishna Krishna Hare
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 Rama Hare Rama
Hare Rama Hare
Rama
Rama
Rama Hare Hare.
Rama Rama Hare Hare.
Om Namo Bhagavate
Om
Vasudevaya.
Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya.
Om 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 Sarabhyaya Namaha.
Om Shurabhyaya Namaha.
Om Sarabhyaya Namaha.
Om Shurabhyaya Namaha.
Om Sarabhyai Namaha.
Surabhyaya Namaha.
Mukam karoti vasarampa gomrangayate girim yatkripat maham bande Sri Gurundinataranam yatkripat maham bande Sri Gurundinataranam. Hare Krishna. We are continuing from Canto number 1. Verimana? Verimana. Wow. Yes. So there is a marker in the Bhagavatam, Canto 1, Chapter 5, entitled Narada's Instructions on Srimad Bhagavatam. So we will read, yes, text 24. Text 24, yeah. Te
Te
mai
Mai
apeta kila
Apita Kila
chapale
Chapale
arbake
Arbake
dante
Anke
dante
Dante
drita
Gita
kridanake
Nidanake
nivartini
Nivartine
chakru
Chakru
kripam
Tripam
yadyapi
Yadapi
tulya
Tulla
tulya
Tulya
darshanaha
Darshanaha
sushrushamane
Sushrushamane
munayo
Munayo
alpa
Alpa
bhasini.
Bhashini
Te maya peta kila chappaler bhake
Te Maya Peta Kila Chapala Rakhe
dante drita kridanake nuvartini
Dante Drita Kidanake No Bhatini
chakru kripam yadyapi tulya darshanaha
Chakru Kipam Yadapi Tulla Darshana
shustru shamane munayolpa bhashini
Sushramane Munayalpa Bhashini
te maya peta kila chappaler bhake
Te Maya Peta Kila Chapala Rakhe
dante drita kridanake nuvartini
Dante Drita Kidana Kenu Bhartini
chakru kripam yadyapi tulya darshanaha
Chakru Kipam Yadapi Tulla Darshana
shustru shamane munayolpa bhashini
Sushramane Munayalpa Bhashini
te maya peta kila chappaler bhake
Te Maya Pita Kila Chapala Rakhe
dante drita kridanake nuvartini
Dante Drita Kidana Kenu Bhartini
chakru kripam yadyapi tulya darshanaha
Chakru Kipam Yadapi Tulla Darshanam
shusru shamane munayolpa bhashini
Shuru Samanin Munayalpa Bhashini Te Maya Peta Kila Chapala Rakhe
te maya peta kila chappale bhake
Dante Drita Kidana Kenu Nuvartini
Rante Dhrita Kridanake Nuvartini
Chakru Kripam Yadyapi Tulla Darshana
Chakru Kripam Yadyapi Tulya Darshanaha
Mane Munayalpa Bhashini
Shastru Samane Munayolpa Bhashini Te Ve Mai unto me
unto me
Apeta
Apeta
not having undergone
not having undergone
Akila
Akila
all kinds of
all kinds of
Chapale
Chapala
proclivities
proclivities
Arbake
Arbake
unto a boy
unto a boy
Dante
Dante
having controlled
having controlled
the senses
the senses
Adrita Kridanake
Adhita Kridanake
without being accustomed
without being accustomed
to sporting habits
to sporting habits
Anuvartini
Anuvartini
obedient
obedient
Chakruhu
Chakruhu
did bestow
did bestow
Kripam
Kripam
causeless mercy
causeless mercy
Yadyapi
Yadapi
although
although
Tulyadarshanaha
Tulla Darshanaha
impartial by nature
impartial by nature
Shusru Shamane
Shamane
unto the faithful
unto the faithful
Munayaha
Munaya
the Muni followers
the Muni followers
of the Vedanta
of the Vedanta
Alpabhashini
Alpa Bhashini
one who does not speak
one who does not speak
more than required.
more than required.
Translation and purport by His Divine Grace A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada Ki.
Jai.
Although they were impartial by nature, those followers of the Vedanta blessed me with their causeless mercy. As far as I was concerned, I was self-controlled and had no attachment for sports, even though I was a boy. In addition, I was not naughty, and I did not speak more than required. Kindly repeat after me. Although they were impartial by nature,
Although they were impartial by nature,
those followers of the Vedanta
those followers of the Vedanta
blessed me
blessed me
with their causeless mercy.
with their causeless mercy.
As far as I was concerned,
As far as I was concerned,
I was self-controlled
I was self-controlled
and had no attachment
and had no attachment
for sports,
for sports,
even though I was a boy.
even though I was a boy.
In addition,
In addition,
I was not naughty,
I was not naughty
and I did not speak
and I did not speak
more than required.
more than required.
Purport. In the Bhagavad Gita, the Lord says, all the Vedas are searching after me. Lord Sri Chaitanya says that in the Vedas, the subject matters are only three, namely, to establish the relation of the living entities with the personality of Godhead, so three. Lord Sri Chaitanya says that in the Vedas the subject matters are only three, namely to establish the relationship of the living entities with the personality of Godhead, perform the relative duties in devotional service, and thus achieve the ultimate goal back to Godhead. That is called Sambandha Gyan, Abhideya Gyan, and Prayojana Gyan. So, interesting how Prabhupada is stating how, according to Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, all of the Vedic knowledge is meant for three purposes: to understand our relationship, Sambandha Gyan, our relationship with Krishna, our relationship with other living entities, our relationship with nature. Secondly, Abhideya, how to behave or how to act based on that relationship, which means activities of bhakti, devotional service. And if we do this, the third objective, prayojana gyan. What is the third objective? Yes. What is the goal? To go back home, back to Godhead. Yes. Yeah. In this lifetime. Okay, the purport continues. As such, Vedanta Vadis, or the followers of the Vedanta, indicate the pure devotees of the personality of Godhead. Such Vedanta Vadis, or the Bhakti Vedantas, are impartial in distributing the transcendental knowledge of devotional service. To them, no one is enemy or friend. No one is educated or uneducated. No one is especially favorable, and no one is unfavorable. So that means when we open our Gurukula and Varnashram College, we should be ready to accept everyone, whether high education, low education, because real education is learning from Bhagavad Gita, learning from Srimad Bhagavatam, learning from activities of devotional service. The Bhakti Vedantas see that the people in general are wasting time in false, sensuous things. Their business is to get the ignorant mass of people to reestablish their lost relationship with the personality of Godhead. By such endeavor, even the most forgotten soul is roused up to the sense of spiritual life, and thus being initiated by the Bhaktivedantas, the people in general gradually progress on the path of transcendental realization. So every center, every Varnashram college, that is the purpose, to give opportunity to everyone to awaken their proper understanding and to begin the process of bhakti, devotional service. And here we will have, this is our park. That's why we have 4 sitting bench. In the park, some place for sitting. Yeah. And there will be different garden, flowers like this. That means someone has, like you're doing, someone has every day to do some seva. That we must learn how to do service so that nature produces very nicely, either producing food, producing flowers, having forest. This is all gifts of nature given by Krishna, but we must learn how to properly utilize these gifts of nature. Mm. So the Vedantavadis, they're called also Bhakti Vedantas, initiated the boy, that means Narada, who became Narada, even before he became self-realized or self-controlled. I'll read this again. So the Vedantavadis initiated the boy even before he became self-controlled and was detached from childish sporting, etc. But before the initiation, he, the boy, became more and more advanced in discipline, which is very essential for one who wishes to make progress in the line. Discipline. What is discipline in Sanskrit?
Anuvartita.
Anuvartita. So tapasya also connected. Tapasya. Tapasya means austerities. One cannot perform austerities unless one is disciplined. So discipline is basic principle in the Vedic culture, which enables one to actually advance in spiritual life. Discipline means controlling the mind, controlling the senses, utilizing the mind, utilizing the senses in a service of Lord Krishna. And Prabhupada continues in the purport, in the system of Varnasrama Dharma, which is the beginning of actual human life, small boys after 5 years of age are sent to become brahmacharis at the Guru's ashram, where these things are systematically taught to boys, be they king's sons or sons of ordinary citizens. So that is why we will have this Gita Pachala Gurukula, where Prabhupada mentions how Gurukula is for smaller boys from the age of, from what age, Gurukul boys?
After 5 years.
Yes, after 5 years. So actually in the essay Gita Nagari, Prabhupada is telling only boys that are not older than 7. 5 plus 2, 7, yeah. Older boys, actually older boys are meant for Varnashram college. So Gurukul will be for smaller boys, and those who are older, they will study in the Varnashram college, like that. So this is also nicely mentioned here. Prabhupada uses the word systematically taught. Means there will be a system, a curriculum, different subject. For some subjects will be for all the boys, and some subjects will be for different boys. Just like some who are more Brahminical, Brahmana, they will have a special subject. Those who are more like Kshatriya, special subject, and Vaishya, like that. The training was compulsory, not only to create good citizens of the state, but also to prepare the boys' future life for spiritual realization. Compulsory means in the Vedic culture, one must receive this type of training, especially those who are meant to become Brahmana, Kshatriya, and Vaishya. They require longer training. Prabhupada continues, the irresponsible life of sense enjoyment was unknown to the children of the followers of the Varnashrama system. Because now we don't have a Varnashrama system, so young boys are not properly trained. The boy was even injected with spiritual acumen before being placed by the father in the womb of the mother. Yes, that the responsibility of father and mother does not begin only when the child is born. It begins from the moment of conception. Even before conception, both mother and father must develop strong Krishna consciousness. And then when they will unite to beget a child, then there will be more chances of getting a devotee child. And from the moment he is conceived, that living entity in the womb of the mother will begin his journey as a devotee, because one will have opportunity to receive Krishna Prasadam, will have opportunity to hear Krishna Katha, like that. Both the father and the mother were responsible for the boy's success in being liberated from the material bondage. That is the primary responsibility and duty for parents, as nicely instructed by King Rishabhadev. Guru nasasyat, pita nasasyat. One should not become guru or father unless one can liberate one's dependents or children from the bondage of this material world. That is a process of successful family planning. This is Vedic family planning, not modern day family planning, which is not supported by Veda. So that is the process of successful family planning. It is to beget children for complete perfection, without being self-controlled, without being disciplined, and without being fully obedient. No one can become successful in following the instructions of the spiritual master. And without doing so, no one is able to go back to Godhead. So in this way, Narada Muni is explaining to Srila Vyasadeva how he became a devotee by the good association of the Bhaktivedantas. And that is why Srila Prabhupada, he wanted that we establish many Gurukulas, so that young boys can have that opportunity. They will be here every day, 2-minute walking for darshan, mangalarati. We will have Goshala here, so they will also engage in Go Seva, Go Puja. Our Jagyashala will be there. We have to explain to Prabhu Vishnu Rata, your Yagyashala will be changing place. So like this, there will be different activities every day. You will have some help in the garden, not alone, because a lot of a lot of work to look after garden, and we must learn also how to make good production, how to keep grass healthy, how to give nice flowers, different color flowers for making garlands. Now we're still getting flour from outside. Yeah. When we have so much land, we should not take flour from outside. All the flowers are here, but they're hiding. We don't know how to bring them out. We have to learn. There's a science to make so many flowers that we will have more flowers. People will come here to buy flowers from us. We can make nice garland also, like this. When one is fortunate to have land, then we must learn how to make this land productive, so that so many products can come for the pleasure of Krishna and Balaram. So any questions on today's verse?
Is Narad Muni incarnation of God, Lord Vishnu?
Narada Muni, he is a jiva who is especially empowered. So there are different types of incarnations. Narada Muni is especially empowered because he is always in his transcendental body, spiritual body. He is a traveling spaceman, they say, right? So he's like Shaktavish avatar, very, very empowered, very much empowered to make many people into devotees. He has many disciples. He has very famous disciples. Srila Vyasadeva is his disciple. So, and he is one of the 12 Mahajans also, of course. So Narada Muni, like here, this chapter, Narada Muni is speaking about Srimad Bhagavatam, Bhagavad Dharma, and in the 7th canto, the same Narada Muni speaking about Varnashrama Dharma. That means that actually Narada Muni is very special because he is expert in these two dharma, the spiritual dharma, which is bhakti, the science of bhakti, and he also expert in Varnashrama Dharma, the material dharma, the science of social duties, the varnas and ashramas. So therefore, especially for the Vaishnava, for the devotees, Narada Muni is very special personality, very powerful personality to spread Krishna consciousness. Yeah. Okay. Jai Grantaraj Srimad Bhagavatam ki.
Jai.
Jai Shri Prabhupada ki.
Jai.
Jai. Jai Krishna.